Salvete omnes, this is Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek, and welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. In the last episode, we bopped until we could bop no more in 2K, and then we finished off Autumn Heights, or World 2, by bopping the owl, the boss of the world. Once a simian went yodeling on a mountain so high when he met with the giant owl interrupting his cry. So as a result, that is the wrong button. We get to move on to Bright Savannah, or World 3, starting with 3-1, Grassland Groove. Now that's also a pretty background. I think I still like World 2's better, but oh, that sunset gradient. I like sunset gradients in games. There need to be more of them. So this is, as the name would suggest, a savanna, which is a type of grassland theme that you do not see too often in video games, it seems. So we have some African-esque wildlife and plants and such here, and it looks like you should be able to get up there, but I don't think you can. Here's a new enemy. Some sort of weird flying chicken thing. Ah yes, the famous African chicken. Favored prey of the African penguin. I think somebody said this level reminded them of the Lion King, and you know, for all I know, it could be a reference to that. Hello, Dixie. You can roll through this grass here to get things like bananas and coins. Probably didn't need to roll jump there. Oh. Banana. Oh, it's going that way. Okay. What? Okay, first puzzle piece, and it is one of 9. Yeah, this one is actually pretty long. Seems like it seems like the first levels in, or the first levels of worlds in this game, actually do tend to be on the long side surprisingly frequently. But the only one I can think of that isn't really is 4-1. Well, like in a way that you wouldn't expect. Checkpoint number 1. And hey, we get some 1-ups that we don't need. We missed one of them, but it doesn't matter, because we've been maxed out for a while. I'm actually curious how many lives we would have now if you could have more than 999 like you can in, I want to say, Super Mario 3D Land. I know New Super Mario Bros. 2 let you have more than that. Or what if the 99 life limit had only been removed once we reached 2K? That's easy to miss. There's our second puzzle piece. And yes, we have some rolling things that do obey the physics of the tilting platforms. But if there's a dent in the middle like that, you can stand on the edges and be perfectly safe. Or sometimes you have to go into the middle for things like that. I see that. Ow. You guys probably at some point. Little piece number 3. I like the rock formations in here too. I'm not going to try to land on the chicken. I'll just land in the barrel. It wasn't a bonus room, but it did give us a puzzle piece. And dramatic shake. Birdface is happy, and we get another barrel. It leads us further into the level. Don't forget to go over to the left here. I'd recommend roll jumping, especially if you don't have Dixie. Well, I guess if you do have Dixie, there's no need to roll jump, but... Oh. Coin. And now we channel Forest Frenzy, except with no enemies to worry about. I forget if you get a puzzle piece for getting all these, but... You know, more bananas than never hurt anyone. Yes, you do, okay. Ooh, and 4 1-ups that we don't need. That's an awfully big reward for such a simple task. I can't think of any other time in this game or Returns that you get 4 1-ups for one thing. Nothing over to the left there, I don't think. Honestly, maybe I should take Cranky. There are spikes around. How many puzzle pieces are we up to? Ah, well, I'll find out. This part of the music in the level is kind of repetitive. And acapella, well, just vocals in music that doesn't normally have vocals in general, okay, 7, is something that has to be done well. Don't miss this here. Not that it gives you anything important. And in fact, you can even roll through patches of grass on the bottoms of things, which is the best way of getting up here to get to the end. The means justify the ends. Don't miss that either. Is that going to be our first and probably only actual bonus room in here? I think it is. Come to think of it, for all the totem poles and things like that with the African animals on them, there are surprisingly few actual animals. I mean, there are the chicken things, but so far that's kind of it. Anyway, there's another checkpoint and another puzzle piece for us. Hello, chicken. It's probably not actually a chicken, but it looks like one at least, and I don't know what it would be. Actually, I'll bet this is one of those levels where the music changes depending on how far into it you are. Probably not the only level in this game that's like that, but I can't immediately think of any others. I know the circus stages in Super Mario 3D World did that. And I've been trying to find a good way to do it in my own games and hacks and stuff. Something tells me we're not going to want to miss this one. Yeah. Well, that's all the puzzle pieces, and that actually wasn't too hard. Especially for there being 9. Honestly, it seems like the ones with a lot of puzzle pieces don't necessarily have the hardest ones to get. But maybe it's my imagination. I don't exactly keep track of which puzzle pieces are... Okay, yeah. Thank you, Dixie. I definitely should have been being more careful there. Also, what are these structures doing in the savannah? What even are these things? Whatever they are, they're conveniently allowing us to climb to our objective. Who needs gravity anyway? We have clingy things. Actually surprised I got 15 there. I didn't think I'd timed it right. Thanks to 2K, we're almost maxed out on coins already. We might have to make a trip to the shop within this world or the next one. Yeah, like I said, that one was pretty long. It took us a good 8 or 9 minutes. And I didn't even die. But anyway, moving on to 3-2, Baobab Bonanza. And I guess this would be the relatively unmemorable level of the world. Like, 3-2 isn't bad, but it kind of doesn't really stand out much. It doesn't have any particularly noteworthy gimmicks. I mean, obviously, it's a Donkey Kong level. It has some gimmicks that don't show up in other levels, but... Also, the music is not very noticeable. We have these tilty flowers, and I think this is actually the only one these are in. I like the river down there. So here's the main gimmick and obstacle of this stage. These baobab fruits, or baobab? However you pronounce that. Will drop out of the trees, they come in different sizes, and they roll along the ground. And obviously, they hurt you if you touch them. Because things in video games that have spikes on them generally do. I'd be curious to know what a baobab fruit tastes like. I've never had one. I mean, there are a number of exotic fruits I've never had. I did actually get the chance to try some Baobab flavored granola once, but it kind of just tasted like granola. It looks like there should be something under there, but as far as I know, there's not. Do we need this for anything? Oh, we do. Well, I hope that guy can be respawned. Rolled right into the bunny. Bad bunny sneaking up on me like that. Okay, good. We can respawn him. Seems like this game's kind of inconsistent sometimes about what it'll let you respawn and what it won't. Go ahead and get these bananas first, and into the bonus room we go. I also just realized, once again, I haven't been using my Kong Pao. 2 out of 7, okay. With some careful maneuvering, we can get up here. Yeah, I should have taken Cranky in the last level, because I think Dixie will be more disproportionately useful in this one. Well, no, actually, Cranky wouldn't be a bad choice for this one, because he could presumably jump on the Baobab fruits without harm. Okay, so I should have taken Cranky. Oh well. Whoop. Also, don't just randomly slide down the slope like an idiot. That will lead to pain, and pain will lead to sadness. And you don't... I knew I should have gotten that heart first. And you don't want to be sad, do you? There's a bigger and faster one. It's kind of a dangerous place for one of these, but nothing we can't handle. I have a... Yep, there's a puzzle piece up there, and I bet I can't... Oh, never mind. Maybe I can. Wait, that barrel's making me take Dixie? Okay. If you say so, game. Okay. Gotta time this right. And once again, roll right into the thing I'm trying to avoid. That's always good. Whee! That's a dangerous end. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to... Oh, hello. If you try to jump on those things, they don't really care. So what I want to do is lure them into charging into something like that. Then jump on them when they've... well, you know. And they've rolled over onto their backs. Okay, can we... Yes, we can. It doesn't destroy them, but it's a convenient way to eliminate any challenge these pose, unless, of course, you don't press the button at the right time. Oh. Hello. I laugh at your fruit. If a maniac is attacking you with the Baobab fruit, bring out Cranky. Almost missed that one. And I missed the one up, but I didn't need it. So this is where things get tricky. It's time for a chase sequence, because we know how much I love those. And that... Thank you, Cranky. And it wasn't enough. Yeah, that's about 7,000% of your daily value of vitamin, all of them. And we don't get a Kong buddy, or at least not yet. In fact, that checkpoint kind of set us back a ways. Alright, and there we go. I'm assuming the Kong Pao doesn't work on the fruits, but might as well try it. Okay, fruit does not care. We just totally wasted that. The fruit does what the fruit wants. Yeah, see, we're already halfway there. Okay, that time I didn't mean to miss it. Just shot too early. Okay, you want to go down here, and then climb the heck back up before the fruit ruins everything. And then maybe don't jump into the abyss when the goal is right there. That's also highly recommended. Don't have time for you. Haha. Are you a buffalo or a lemming? Yeah, I know they don't really do that. The power of, well, I don't know, being old and cranky. The power of the, whatever the heck indestructible material Cranky's cane is made out of. Just call me Senior Citizen Kane. Yeah, run away from the Fruit of Doom. There's a similar, at least one similar chase sequence later on in the game that's less forgiving than that one. Okay. And there we have it. 3-2 cleared. Couple of deaths, but oh well. I bet we missed a puzzle piece. We missed 2. Well, I was keeping my eyes out, so okay. And with that, we can move on to 3-3, or we can call it here because that was 2 levels. So I will see you in 3-3 next time.